On this episode of China Uncensored, the latest victim of the Tiananmen Square Massacre. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. Students in China really need to learn to be more appreciative of the Communist Party. I mean, in 1989, they heroically saved the country from a bunch of counter-revolutionaries and criminal elements posing as students. Not only did the party not expect a thank you, they were so humble, they didn't want anyone to even mention it, ever. Now, most good students in China have been prepping for the Gaokao, the nightmare version of the SATs, with questions like, you can choose your own road and method to make it across the desert, which means you're free. You have no choice but finding a way to make it across the desert, which makes you not free. Choose your own angle and title to write an article that is not less than 800 words. But there were also some bad kids up to no good. Like this young woman, identified by prominent Chinese rights activist Hu Jia as Jiao Huashu, a soon-to-be senior at Beijing International Studies University. Just this Monday, state-run China News Service reported that she had tried to use Twitter to disseminate criminal methods and illegal information on a foreign website. I barely understand what that means, but I'm sure it was just cause for authorities to detain this 22-year-old college student. So, first of all, Twitter is banned in China. You might want to tweet at PD China, the officially verified Twitter account of the state-run People's Daily, and let them know. Apparently they don't know Twitter is banned there. But the reason the China News Service report is so oddly worded and vague is because Zhao tried to raise awareness about the '89 student protests and Tiananmen Square Massacre. Now, if you don't know, that's a heavily censored topic. They were even censoring the word today around the June 4th anniversary. So how do you report on what she did when you're not allowed to say what she did? Why, you say she was going to disseminate criminal methods and illegal information on a foreign website. Zhao's plan was to use what's called a false base station. It's essentially a portable device that can be purchased cheaply online that sends out mobile phone signals. Typically, they're used to send spam, but Zhao had a different idea. On Twitter, she proposed an idea that by driving around Beijing with these devices during rush hour, they could be used to send information about the June 4th incident directly to people's phones using text messages. Now, she didn't say that she was actually going to do this. She just asked for people's opinions on whether this could work and offered to donate money to the effort if anyone wanted to. But clearly, even that was too much for Chinese authorities. Activists on Twitter have started a petition calling for Zhao's release. You can find that here, and more exposure may help her get released. If you want to make your feelings known, sign the petition or tweet about Zhao to @PD China, or just in general, really. Given how closely they seem to be monitoring Twitter, I think Chinese authorities will get the message. Thanks for watching this episode of China Uncensored. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.